Hey guys, so it's me Arturo. I'm one of your visual techs, so I'm here to make your first marching band instructional video for visual. So it involves moving forward, hand positions, attention, parade rest. So for this one, we're going to be covering parade rest, attention, hopefully your first step. So let's get into it. So for parade rest is normally our most relaxed, but you're still at a form of attention. So for that one, we'll be using our right hand, just open palm, fingers together. Left hand would be a closed fist. Nothing too tight. You want to have relaxed. Like I said, this is a relaxed form of attention. So with that, your right hand would go over your left palm. Arms would be right about your belly button, or just let them hang down, right at your belt buckle or belt line. And from there, just relax. Your feet are going to be shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward. And then right there, your band director or instructor would call band parade rest. Boom, 1 count move. At this point, you want to make sure if you're talking to your friends or relaxing, whatever, you stop what you're doing, go right there to that position. And from there, you're going to be receiving instructions either from band director or from your visual techs, color guard tech, drum techs, anyone that could be there at the time. So at that point, please listen up. From there, we're going to go to attention. This one's pretty simple. From here, we would go bring our feet at our shoulder width apart. Your feet would go at a 45-degree angle, so it'd be like this, wedged out. So heels would be together, toes apart. And from your hands, from going right here, it would come out and go to your sides. Your head will go up, and a nice forward, not too high. Just look straight ahead. And from the side view, so if I had your right hand's already in a fist, you would make your left hand a fist. You'd use your middle finger right here to line it up with the inseam of your pants, shorts, whatever you may be wearing at that time. You want to just line it up. So this is for side profile. From here, you kind of want to relax your shoulders. You want to tense up, relax. And I'd say this is be a pretty dangerous position because a lot of people, what they like to do is lock their knees. What I mean by that is people would lock them, and that's going to cut circulation for blood flow. Do not ever do that. You want your knees to be nice, relaxed, a slight knee bend, and that's going to prevent you guys from passing out and fainting. A lot of people like to joke about it, oh, that never happens, but it does happen. I've seen it before. In my days of marching, during award ceremonies, I've seen drum majors go on the ground while receiving awards because they decided to lock their knees and face plant forward. So please refrain from locking your knees. And like I said, slight knee bend, that's all you need. There's no need to look super tense. You want to look like you're taller and you're ready to go, basically. So with that, that's your attention. It's just 1 count move. Your band director instructor will call band 10, hut, 1. Boom, you got it. And from there, if I was called band parade rest, 1. That's it. Just 1 count moves. Take some time, pause the video, practice this. But for us, we're gonna move on. So from here, get your dress center dress, your attention. So if I ever call dress center dress, band director, anyone else, from here it's a 2 count move. So before that, let's actually work on your horns up manuals. So horns up. So you're gonna want to make your left hand into a fist this time, and your right hand's gonna go right over it, just like if you had a valved instrument, trumpet, trombone, tuba, whatever you may have. Fortunately, my woodwinds, you do not have valves or hold your instrument like this in any way, but everybody does it. So, good way to remember, just hands out, bend them up, and just go and create that triangle from the side view. So it looks, if I just stick my thumb and I use it as a pretend mouthpiece, it should be right at my mouth. All right, this is from the front. And then this would be horns up. So if I'm in attention, like I said, side profile. From here, bend, horns up, 1. Cool. It's a 1 count move. And it goes same for dress center dress. It's horns up, but whatever say center is, say I have someone here on my right side, and he's the center person in a row of 5 people, or a line of 5 people. He's the center. I would call dress center dress 1. I would look, turn my head, not fully turning it, but a nice 45 to at least look at him. If I need to turn my head more to adjust myself, I would do, but that's gonna be count 2. So dress center, dress 1, 2. And from there, we would line you up, either tell you to scoot back, line up, or we step you off, create your distance, move to the left, or move to the right from there. And then from there, we would call ready front, turn your head, that's count 1. Putting your hands down is count 2. And we would ask you to verbally state that 1, 2 every time. And then from there, know that you can never go from dress center to parade rest. So from here to here is a no-go. If your band director or me or anyone else makes that kind of a mistake, at that point you just want to stay as you were while you're holding that position. As long as your band director or instructor states that as you were, and he says ready front, 1, 2, cool, continue. If your band director says band parade rest, and you say as you were, and he, she, or instructors do not state as you were, then do not move from this position. Go ahead and stay there and stay as you were again until they recognize that they were wrong. And in our case, our band director is never wrong. From there, it's going to step into, let's see, what else do we have? Dress center. It's kind of hard to remember everything while you guys aren't here. By the way, I hope you guys are staying home, safe, sound, continuing your lives, trying to make the best out of everything. From here, actually let's move into our first step, and from there I'm going to change the camera angle a little bit. And at this point, if you don't have a metronome, most of you have smartphones, go ahead and download some kind of metronome app, and from there I will be stating what kind of beats per minute I'll be using, and from there I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so we're back. So right now, I got my trusty metronome. I'll give you a quick show. That's how it looks like. I've had it for years upon years, since like middle school, I believe. I can't really remember, but it works. So I'm gonna set the tempo to about, let's say 60. That's how it sounds. So we're gonna break it down now. So from here, let's say we got our attention. Feet are about 45 degrees apart, hands at our side, and we're gonna get ready to take our first step. And from here, basically anything less than 160 beats per minute, we'll leave the and count before. Let's actually raise our tempo a little bit. We'll do 100 beats per minute. So that's how it's gonna sound. So, for those that know everything, sorry about the cars, once again, I got cars that run by my house. From here, let's say we're ready to take our first step. Let's say, I'm gonna count you in, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So let's scoot back a little bit so you see everything. Once again, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So see, as you can see, you gotta notice my toes up, my heels on the ground, and my right foot. As you can see, the toes pointed, giving me momentum to push myself forward. You never just want to go and 1, because then you're just reaching, you're not moving. The center of my body has never moved the spot that it started off. As you can see, my right foot's still where it's at. You want to push forward Now the center of my body has moved forward a little bit. Therefore, you're marching forward. So now let's break that down even more. So at 100 beats per minute. So from here, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. And you just want to practice this until you got it down completely, because it will take some time to get used to. So the whole point of this is you want to get used to that whole and count before and 1. And from there you continue forward to your second step. We'll get into that. Note my right foot right here is still at a 45-degree angle when I start. When I push off, you kind of want to pivot. That way it's at least a little bit straighter, but it still has a slightly 45-degree angle. You want to try and keep your left foot, that toe up as possible. I know it's hard right now. Try to balance. But from there, that's how you want to look. Continuing on. You don't have that from there. Take your first step. So 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So give this a couple times, practice. And once you got it down, go ahead and continue. I'll probably continue to taking the second step and go into a full 8 counts later. But for now, let's try it one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So like that. You want to keep on practicing that until you got it down completely. And if you want, up the tempo, nothing greater than 160. Because we'll cover that later. But so let's stop the metronome. Let's actually bump it up. Let's do 120. Try it again. 5, 6. Sorry, can't count. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So like I said, from there, just keep on practicing up the tempo. Nothing greater than 160, because we'll cover that in our later videos. So I'm gonna switch to the point of view really quick. Alright, so the stuff I gave you, you want to practice with a metronome, at least for a little bit. Once you feel like you have a hang of it down, you know, it takes time to get down for my newcomers. And like I said, once you got it down, you know, try upping up the tempo. You know, it's all about the cadence of the voice as far as your verbal commands go, your attention, your parade rest, your dress and address, band horns up. If I state that I go bend, so we gotta listen to the cadence of my voice. Bend, horns up, 1. Bend, horns up, 1. So it's all about the cadence of the voice. So like I said, cadence, you gotta listen to the person's voice that's giving you instructions, and from there, you're basically gonna either go, I guess, slower or faster as far, but it still has to be snappy. Even though the verbal command, the cadence might be slow in the voice, it's still a nice crisp 1, or a nice crisp 1, 2. So from there, guys, I wish you the best, and I'll post my next video as soon as I can.